Hi everyone, I hope you're well and all keeping safe and healthy. Obviously we're all experiencing quite difficult times at the minute, but we are still kind of getting wedding inquiries and people asking about 2021 dates, and obviously unfortunately we are having to postpone some of our immediate weddings, so dates are now getting filled up quite quickly and people are concerned they can't get to the venue to have a look around and things like that. So just thought we'd try and do something a little bit helpful for you, which hopefully you find useful. Just walk you around the venue, do a bit of a virtual tour and show you what we've got to offer. If you've got any questions on anything at all, please just comment in the comment section below and we will get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you enjoy. Okay, bear with me, it's freezing out here, but coming into the hall, into the driveway, this is the first view you get of our lovely hall, Colwick Hall. I'm going to take you inside, walk you through the ballroom and champagne lounge, try and give you as much detail as possible, but if you've got any questions, please just write them in the comments below and we will get back to you. This is our lovely reception area and the champagne lounge leads straight on from here. So it's two adjoining rooms. This here is our champagne lounge. Bear with us, we've got no setup or decor as such at the minute, but we hope this will give you a good idea. So this is private to you and your guests throughout the duration. Still working hard. So this is our marble table in the champagne lounge, typically used for things like guest book, post box, gifts, things like that. It's quite a nice area in here which tends to work well for live music during the drink reception, sweet carts, or in the evening we have things like photo booths in here, so you're more than welcome to have those sorts of things. Your drink reception would be set up in here initially, so on the grounds at the back. So if you were having a civil ceremony, we'd host that in the ballroom, or if you were arriving from a church wedding, you'd come straight into the drink reception in here. And the best part is it all opens out to the grounds at the back. So I'm going to take you out here, again it's freezing. So you've got these views of the lake at the back of the hall. Walk you around, lovely photos under the oak tree, the fountains which would all be switched on, and then on the other side you've kind of got the backdrop of the building. It's a lovely area for guests to come out, enjoy the drink reception, do your photos and things like that. And in that time, if it was a civil ceremony, whilst you're doing all of this, canapes, drink reception, etc., we'd be turning over the ballroom for the sit-down meal. Obviously, it's a church wedding, the ballroom would all be set up, ready to go. Also got a private bar in here, which is private to you and your guests throughout the duration. Plenty of lounge seating in here, which works really well for the evening, but also for a bit more of a relaxed and chilled atmosphere during the day. And I'm going to take you into our grand ballroom. So here we are. This is our 1776 grand ballroom. Just let you take that in for a minute. Everything you can see in here, there's no extra setup as such. So the draping, the fairy-like pillars at the end, the 4 flowers in the alcoves around the room. We have some bay trees as well. They're all ours, they're always here. This is the room as it's blank canvas. We do work with recommended suppliers for decor and things like that. So if you want any assistance, we can certainly put you in touch with the right people. These are the chairs we use. They're quite nice cream leather chairs. So a lot of people don't tend to cover them, to be honest. If anything, they tend to put a sash on. This is your civil ceremony layout, as you can see. The only thing we really require from you for this part is your music. There's normally 3 pieces of music, one for when you're walking down the aisle, one for when you're signing the register, and then one for when you're leaving the room again. We'd normally recommend about half one for a civil ceremony. They're only about half an hour long, so they're quite nice and short and sweet. There we go. So as I say, after the ceremony, the idea is that guests head through to the champagne lounge and you do the drinks reception and canapes and everything like that whilst we're turning this room over for the sit-down meal. Obviously the room's not set up today for the sit-down meal, but I'll talk you through how it will look if you like. Our max capacity for round tables is 76. How that works is you get a long top table in front of the pillars at the end there with up to 10 people on, and then 6 round tables, so if you imagine 3 each side of the room with up to 11 people on each. So that gives you 76 with the round tables. We provide everything like your tablecloths, cutlery, crockery, glassware as a standard. It's just decorative items that we don't get involved in, but we're more than happy to help you set them up in the turnover time as well. We can also seat up to 90, it's worth noting, in this room as well. And it's an E-shaped layout that we'd work with. So what you'd end up with is a long top table in front of the windows at that end there. Again, normally 10 people on. And then 5 legs coming off this way. So if you imagine an E-shape with 2 extra legs, and that gives you up to 90 for the sit-down meal. That is actually quite a nice sociable layout, because it means that, and you can speak to everyone coming off the top table, so it is quite popular for us. Regardless of whether you've had the long tables with the E-shape or round tables, what we do is we always leave 4 round tables towards the back of the room, so you've still got some seating in here. The top table and 2 front tables are taken out. If you've got a DJ band, whatever it is, they bring their equipment through these doors at the back and set up centrally behind the pillars here. There's actually more space than probably you can see here. And then what happens, if you imagine from the end of the fireplace right up to these pillars, this all turns into your dance floor space. It's a nice big dance floor space. If you're wondering, these doors are just kitchen access, so it's all nice and smooth and self-contained as well. In the evening, the champagne lounge doors propped open like it is now. So as you can imagine, what then happens is you get a really nice flow between people dancing. You've still got seating in here, quieter seating this side, which is always perfect for anyone that wants to get away from the music. Your evening food is served from where the drinks reception initially was, and sort of with your bar, gardens, buffet in here. Like I say, photo booths and things like that. It just flows really nicely between the two, and we're licensed for up to 150 in the evening. Give the little extra quirks to Colwick Hall at the minute. This is our famous mirror corridor, which is actually really nice for photos as well. You can get some really quirky photos down here. Please ignore my reflection. And then I will show you the ladies' toilets as well, because it's always a big hit. These are our ladies' loos. There are toilets around the corner there. It's just a really nice area, especially a lot of our brides like to put sort of little beauty products and things in here, so guests can come and relax, and it's just a nice area to have. Take you back down this way. I'm not going to show you the men's toilets. They're not as nice, I will be honest. So onto the bedrooms. We have 2 lovely staircases in the hall. This is our grand staircase, obviously perfect for photos and things like that as well. There's only 4 bedrooms on this side of the hall and only 16 in total, so quite a small hotel. I'm going to take you upstairs and show you what we class as our bridal suite and honeymoon suite. Yeah, lovely area for photos and things like that, a really popular spot. So what happens with bedrooms, just while we're walking up, is we put you in touch with our reservations manager, Sam, and with us having limited rooms, we either try and work with you to create a rooming list, so you can kind of delegate specific guests to specific rooms, with us only having a limited amount, or you can just block them out and let guests sort of book on a first come first served basis as well. So you can imagine the pictures down here. Look lovely. Unfortunately, being a listed building, we haven't got lift access, and all our bedrooms are at least on the first floor. So that is just something to know. So, William Wordsworth, bedroom 104. So this is what we class as our bridal suite. It's the only room in the hotel with the 4-poster bed, and it's got some stunning views of the lake on the back side of the building. See them through the window there. Great room as well for photographers to come up here, and they can kind of get a shot of the guests down on the garden all doing a cheers, which looks lovely. It's worth noting all our bedrooms, they're all dressed completely differently. They've all got quirky features like the fireplaces and things like that, but they're all so different, so we can arrange viewings and things like that with you as well. This is 104's bathroom, William Wordsworth Suite's bathroom. Lovely big rain head shower, his and her sinks, and the standalone bath as well. Another big hit. Yeah, this 104. I'm going to take you into what we class as our signature suite, which is our Lord Byron suite, room 103. This is kind of an upgraded room. I always say to my brides, perfect if you're getting ready here the morning of the wedding. It's the biggest room in the hotel, so you can speak to Sam and arrange like an upgrade fee for this room. There's loads of seating in here. It's got a bit of a lounge area, seating along the windows. It's a lovely room. So you can imagine in here makeup artists, you know, mother of the bride, you know, everyone could come in here in the morning. And it's got the views of the race course this time as well, so you can sort of peek out on guests arriving as well. Again, I'll take you to the bathroom. So there's 3 rooms with the standalone bath. You've seen one of them. This is the second one. Again, lovely big shower, standalone bath, and plenty of room in here. This is bigger than most people's living rooms, I think, I always get told. So it's huge in here. Okay, and that's 103. They're the main wedding bedrooms, so they're the ones, they're the only ones I'm going to show you on this video, but we can link you to the website where you can see lots of pictures of all the other rooms, guest rooms and things like that, or we can arrange viewings as well. Last space to show you for now. So this is our stone staircase. So the 12 bedrooms are on this side of the hall, but again, it's lovely for photos, and you can imagine shots upwards, downwards. It's lovely. So yeah.